From the home of the Bulldogs at Green High School, welcome to Big Time Sports and Federal League Softball. Tonight, two teams right at the top of the leaderboard in league standings, Green and Jackson, and they're matched up tonight in a key Federal League game. Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Dunn. Welcome to the Fur-Bay Electric pregame show. While we have a minute before tonight's opening pitch, let's check our keys to the game, brought to you by Daystar Auto Sales. For Jackson, how about taking an early lead and add on? That'll be the visiting team tonight, so they want to jump on the Bulldogs early, then add on. Green, play for the big inning. They have three of the best hitters in the Federal League, and they score a lot of runs. Right now, let's check that Jackson batting order. They come in at 11-4-1, 5-2-1 in the Federal League under head coach Adam Parker, and they're already set to go. Let's pick it up, and leading off will be the left fielder, Emma Smith. Courtney Helly will be the starting pitcher for Jackson. We'll talk about her in a moment, but Emma Leszewski getting the start today. Ground ball right at the third baseman. That'll be an easy one. 5-3 in the play for the first out of the inning. So while we have a minute, let's let you know tonight's opening pitch is brought to you by Van Nostrand, Young & Coots, an independent insurance agency. You can go to them for everything you really need. Solutions will make things better for you, your family, and your business. From home to business, they have you covered. Van Nostrand, Young & Coots, proud sponsors of the Big Time Sports first pitch of the game. Here's Ava Chevalier, the third baseman, batting second for Jackson. One out here in the top of the first inning. Both teams trying to get a big win tonight as we get into the crunch of the Federal League softball schedule. Ball's in the dirt. Last night, big game as Lake knocked off Green 10-3. People not surprised maybe that Green went down, but they were surprised by that 7-run win by the Blue Streaks. That one catches the corner, and now at 2-1. So Allison Carr, Spada, and Maricino are on the infield for Green. 2-1 pitch. Swings right through that, and we're all even at 2-2. Not a lot of league games left in the Federal League, so everyone important, including these two teams, as we mentioned, right near the top of the Federal League. That's it right at the first baseman. That'll be another easy one. Let's take one more look at that one. The ball hit hard, but right at the first baseman. Two down in the top of the first. And here is the number 3 hitter for the Polar Bears, the right fielder, Gabby Williamson. One of the better hitters in the Federal League and one of the top hitters in Stark County. Coming in over 345 for the season. Takes that one on the inside corner. Beautiful night for softball here in southern Summit County. These two adjoining school districts, of course, big rivals. And a big game tonight, as we mentioned a few times already. Change of speed, and that's drilled in the right field for a base hit. First hit of the game belongs to Gabby Williamson, a solid single to right. She becomes a runner at first. And here's the Jackson cleanup hitter, Maddie Moden. One more look at that one. That pitch hit hard between the second baseman and the first baseman. So here's Maddie Moden, first baseman, cleanup hitter for Adam Parker. Swings right through that one. We talked to Adam Parker before the game, and he mentioned Green always throws their best hitter, their best pitcher at Jackson. That is Anna Leszewski today, and she's already proven that she's one of the best in the Federal League. Williamson, the runner at first, 2 out here in the top of the first. That one's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. As we mentioned, Jackson's come in with a record of 11-4. They're 5-2-1 in the Federal League. They put 11 runs on the board Monday night in a big win over a good West Branch team that came in with a record of 12-4. So Jackson, one of the better teams, not only in the Federal League, but also in Stark County. But they're matched tonight by a Green team that comes in at 12-2, 7-1 in the Federal League. That breaks high, and the Polar Bears got something going here in the top of the first. A single by Williamson and a walk to Moden. So Williamson becomes the runner in scoring position out at second base. Let's watch that one, and that goes high right about at the shoulders. Here's Morgan Christopher, the catcher, batting fifth for Adam Parker. And that one misses outside, and it just caught the corner for a called strike. So we mentioned Jackson likes to put a lot of runners on base. Already threatening here in the top of the first with 2 out. A single by Williamson and a walk to Moden. And there's Morgan Christopher. Good cut on that one, right back to the screen. We talked with Ray Kent, the Green coach, also before the game. He was talking about the amount of errors that Green made last night in that 10-3 loss to Lake. They play the Blue Streaks again tomorrow. So this is a tough schedule for the Bulldogs. Oh, 0-2 count on Christopher. Jackson bench right to our right, chattering it up. Swings through a changeup. Third out of the inning. First changeup she is thrown. So after that single by Williamson and the walk to Moden, they get Christopher the swing on an 0-2 pitch. And for the Polar Bears in the top of the first inning, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 2 runners on, and we move to the bottom of the first inning, and we have no score. Right now, let's check that starting lineup for the Green Bulldogs. Mackenzie Carr will lead off. She'll play shortstop. Eleni Rollison will bat second. She'll play third base. Haley Yanna will hit third. She'll play on right field. Ella Maraschino will bat cleanup. She'll play first base. Anna Leszewski will do the pitching, hit fifth. Ella Aller will hit sixth. She'll play left field today. Ella Ribasek will do the catching. She'll bat seventh. Natalie Spada will play second base and hits eighth. And batting ninth for the Bulldogs and playing center field, Brooklyn Wood. Glad you joined us tonight. I'll tell you what, some inclement weather. Last few days have prevented big-time sportsmen maybe doing their full schedule. They're out here at Green tonight. Glad you bring this one. As we mentioned, Green and Jackson, 2 adjoining school districts. Outstanding sports for both these teams and both these school districts. And the first time I've been out to Green to look at this field, the complex is right back of the high school. And it is, I think, one of the better fields in the Federal League. Football, of course, is over at the middle school. They play basketball right behind us in the gym here at Green. So a lot of outstanding facilities here in the Green School District. Starting pitcher for Jackson. Let's take a look at Courtney Helly. Good changeup, of course, rise. The drop ball will change speeds, and again, one of the better pitchers in the Federal League, as you would expect. Adam Parker going for one of his best tonight against a Green team that's only lost once this year in the Federal League, and that was last night at Lake. So for Jackson, they threaten in the top of the first. That single by Gabby Williamson backed up by a walk to Moden, but then that's all they could advance. And right now for Green, it'll be Carr, Rollison, and Yanna. 1, 2, 3 hitters for Ray Kent. Mentioned Elena Rollison. That is a familiar name. Her brother Brady Rollison, who of course was one of the better athletes in the Federal League for years, playing basketball, playing baseball, down at Ohio State now on that Buckeye roster. So a very athletic family. Elena's dad in the Hall of Fame up at the University of Akron for baseball. She'll bat number 2 for Green tonight. Bulldogs have had some big innings this year. Only got 3 runs last night at Lake, but they have the potential to put a lot of runs on the board. We expect this to be a high-scoring game, although these 2 pitchers are 2 of the best in the league. Chevalier in close at third base. First pitch is outside corner for a strike. 200 feet to the left field fence. 200 feet down the right field line. Pretty standard dimensions for high school softball. Another pitch, that one is right down the middle. So Chevalier will back up a little bit at third base, maybe that bunt not in the game plan right now for Green. Emma Smith leading off the left fielder, swings through, that one for the first strike out of the game. One more look, took a little bit off this. Tailed away to the outside part of the corner. So the first strike out of the game. Here's the number 2 hitter, the third baseman, Elena Rollison. Left-handed hitter. Swings and drills that right at the third baseman. Nice play, 5-3 in the play for the second out of the inning. That ball was hit hard, but right at Ava Chevalier. Didn't have to move an inch for that one. Nice throw over to first base, and there's 2 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the right fielder, Haley Yanna. Little change of speed, catches the outside corner. Past the left field fence, we look down there, you got the 2 junior varsity teams playing each other tonight. That change that floats outside. Two out for Green here in the bottom of the first. Check swing right back to the screen. Courtney Helly ready again. Swings through that one. Gets her second strike out of the inning. So the Bulldogs go 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits. And after 1 inning of play here at Green, it's Jackson nothing and Green nothing. We're back with inning number 2 right after this.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Furbay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Furbay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
Sometimes life is just not okay. But guess what? That's okay.
And the pain you feel today won't always be the pain you feel tomorrow.
And no temporary situation is worthy of a permanent decision.
And if we give life a chance, we can change. We can grow.
Because it's not the absences of hard times that makes life worth living.
It's the presence of hope.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Hi, I'm James here at 705 South Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover, Ohio at New Image Auto Sales. Wait a second, Is it supposed to rain today? Come with me inside our massive indoor showroom because Ohio weather is so unpredictable. You can check out all our nice pre-owned vehicles inside our indoor showroom. And every car comes with a lifetime warranty and is priced at or below KBB retail. And every vehicle comes inspected prior to hitting the showroom floor so that you know exactly what you're getting. And our inventory is moving so fast. Scan the QR code to see what's available right now. Don't see what you like? Check back tomorrow. Look, car buying doesn't have to suck. Stop in here at Newman Auto Sales year-round, where we have an indoor showroom, climate-controlled, that's been family-owned and operated since 2019, where you can find your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. So scan the QR code or check out our website to see today's inventory. I'll see you soon.
Joe Dunn back at Green High School as you're watching Federal League softball here on Big Time Sports on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in southern Summit County. We've played one inning. No scores. We move to the top of the first inning for Jackson. It'll be their 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Abby Cedars, Courtney Helly, and Katie Norris. Anna Leszewski on the mound, or on the circle, I guess. Got to be careful when you're doing softball. You're on the mound for baseball. You're in the circle for softball. That one's in the dirt. You can hear the Polar Bear dugout to our right. They are into this game big time. Trying to pin the second loss of the year on Green and get right back into the thick of the race for the Federal League title. Ground ball in the middle. Second baseman scoots over, makes the play. Good throw, got her. Boy, nice play by the second baseman, Natalie Spada, who moved to her right. Came up with it for the first out of the inning. Let's watch that one again. Wasn't hit that hard, but Spada came over. Nice play, accurate throw, first out of the inning. There's Courtney Helly, starting pitcher for Jackson. Takes that one right down the middle for a call strike. The lineup we got earlier today did not have Helly hitting. And when we got here, Adam Parker had changed his mind. And Courtney Helly is not only pitching, she's batting 7th in the lineup tonight. On the corner, 0-2. Ella Aller, Brooklyn Wood, Haley Yana. Left, center, and right in that green outfield. Boy, good cut there by Helly. Fouled that one straight back to the screen. The fans still coming in here. This is a 5 o'clock start. And they got started today about 10 minutes early. They could not wait to get this one going. Helly swings right through that one. Second strike out of the game for Leszewski. Let's watch it again. That's a rise ball and went right above the bat for a swinging strike. Here's Katie Norris, the second baseman. Hitting in the 8th spot. Takes that one for a strike. So both pitchers throwing strikes and throwing hard. Look out at that flagpole in left center field. Won't be a factor in this game. That is hit foul down the first base line. So just one hit in the game. That was last inning when Gabby Williamson singled hard to right field. Let me take a look at the complex here at Green High School. That one just misses outside. So 2 out here in the top of the second inning. Sears led off by grounding out to the second baseman. Helly struck out. And here's Katie Norris with a 1-2 count. Leszewski ready. And that's fouled again over the dugout. To her right and out of play. goes high. These two teams met earlier in the month with Green winning that one over at Jackson. That again is fouled out of play. So Adam Parker, as I said, I talked to him before the game. That win last night by Lake over Green put everybody back into the race, and that's why this one is so important tonight. 2-2 pitch, change up, and that is hit through the hole for a base hit. Rollison tried to go to her left to catch it. Mackenzie Carr moved to her right. That ball schooled it right through both of them for a single. Second hit of the game for Jackson on the single by Katie Norris. Watch it again. That ball had eyes. Looked like Rollison may have a shot at it. That scooted right through. So Norris becomes the runner at first. And here's Maddie Vino, the center fielder, hitting the ninth spot for head coach Adam Parker. So the bottom of the order for Jackson trying to get something going here with 2 out in the top of the second inning. Third baseman Rollison, a step creeping in at third, and that ball's in the dirt, gets away, and the runner's going to go down to second base standing up. So Katie Norris did not hesitate. She saw that ball in the dirt, took off. She becomes the second Jackson player to get in the scoring position this afternoon. There's that ball. Got away from the catcher. So Norris at second base. Now a base hit by Vino could give the Polar Bears the lead. But she swings through that one. Left fielder Ella Aller playing shallow in left field. Center fielder Brooklyn Wood, likewise pretty shallow in center. So if there's a ball hit to those two, it's going to be a close play at the plate if they try and send Norris from second base. Let's see what happens right here. It counts 2-2. 2 out, and that is hit right over my head and out of play. Back against the screen. You've never been to a high school softball game. Boy, both teams, they got their dances, they got their cheers, they got their songs. Entertainment at its best. Ground ball to shortstop. Nice play. Throws it, got her. Boy. Joe Dunn back at Green High School. A little bit of a power outage there while you were away, though. Ella Maraschino with a solid single to right field for the first hit for Green. She's the base runner at first. Anna Leszewski standing there at home plate with an 0-2 count. That was the first hit of the game for Green. Jackson has had a couple hits. They've got runners in scoring position in both the first and second inning. But we are still scoreless here at Green here in the bottom of 2. Right in the outside corner. Good pitch. Strikeout number 3 for Courtney Helly. Let's watch it again. That got a little tail to it. Tailed away on that outside corner. Leszewski swung right through it. Now here's the number 6 hitter in the lineup, Ella Aller, the left fielder for Green. And it's that one hard but fouled on that left field line, way out of play. Maraschino at first, now 1 out. Boy, look at the scores for both these teams early in the season. They have both put a lot of runs across the plate. That'll sit into short left field, and that's going to bounce in for a base hit. Second hit of the inning as Aller hits that one right over the head of the shortstop, Annalise Wilson. Not hit hard, but placed perfectly. That moves Maraschino out to second base. Aller becomes the runner at first. There's Ella Rybarczyk, the catcher, hitting in the 7th spot for Ray Kent. So let's see what they decide to do. They want to try and bunt here with 1 out, try and move the runners. Let's see. Ground ball, and that's to the third base. Shortstop throws it right by the third baseman. Everybody's going to be safe. Boy, that was a ball to the right of the shortstop, Wilson. She picked it up, was just a few feet away from Chevalier, but threw it right by her. And that'll load the bases. That's going to have to be an error. Charge to Jackson. One more look at that. So that moves Maraschino to third. Aller now becomes the runner at second, and Rybarczyk, on via the air, becomes the runner at first. Have to charge the shortstop on that one. Threw that one right by the first baseman. So 1 out. Green threatening here in the bottom of the 2nd. And Natalie Spada, second baseman, the number 8 hitter in the Bulldog lineup, will try and get these runners in. Let's watch if Ray Kent has a play on here. Nice stop by the catcher. Boy, got a runner on third baseman. A lot of pressure on Morgan Christopher, the Jackson catcher. Got to be a brick wall back there. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Green with the bases loaded and only 1 out. That one catches the corner. Spada way up in the box. It takes that one low and outside.
Go, Nat. See you driving.
2 and 1 on Spada. Bases loaded. And fouls that one right back to the screen. We're all even at 2-2. So if you're Courtney Helly right here, you want a strikeout. Maraschino at third. And that one just misses. Home plate umpire took a long look at that one, and now it's 3-2. No place to put her. Walk will force in the first run of the game. 3-2 pitch. That is hit down the left field line. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Maraschino will score. Aller will move to third. So the 2nd time this inning that Green has not hit the ball hard, but they placed it perfectly. A single and RBI by Natalie Spada. Boy, that was hit right off the end of the bat. Fell about 4 or 5 feet fair down that left field line. So 1-0 Green, and that is hit out of play down the right field line. Base is still loaded, still only 1 out. So Green threatening to really put some pressure on Jackson with a big inning here in the bottom of the 2nd. The number 9 hitter, Brooklyn Wood. See if they try a bunt here, maybe a squeeze with that number 9 hitter. Takes that one outside. Maraschino started the inning with a single. Kraszewski struck out. Aller with a single. Big play was Rybarczyk, who hit that ground ball to the shortstop. Could have been out number 2, but Jackson threw it away, and that's where the trouble started. Let's see what Jackson does with the ground ball in the infield. If it's hit at the first or third base, and I'm sure they'll come home for the force. Hit in the middle, let's see what they do. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Go, B. Hey, we're hitting. Get anything close, contact.
Ella Aller, the runner at third. Rybarczyk at second. Spada, the runner at first. And another foul to the right of the Jackson dugout.
Keep working, B. Anything close.
Jackson trying to stop this rally right now. Brooklyn Wood trying to keep it going. And that one goes high. Now we're full at 3-2. Couple bloop hits in an air. That's caused the problems for Jackson. Pretty good swing by Wood, the number 9 hitter. Right in front of that one, fouls it to the left. Maraschino single to start the inning, was hit hard in the right center. But then Aller and Spada, a couple bloop hits. Big pitch right here at 3-2. And that one is high, and they've walked in a run. So good at bat for Brooklyn Wood, as she gets the walk and the RBI. And that forces Aller in from third base. And it's now 2-0 Green. See that pitch float high. Pretty good plate discipline there by Brooklyn Wood to take that one. Go back to the top of the order, Mackenzie Carr. Rybarczyk now is the runner at third. Spada at second. Brooklyn Wood, the runner at first, who walked. 2 runs already in here in the bottom of the second. And that is hit in the short right field, going way back. Nice running catch by the second baseman. They're going to tag and score easily to make it 3-0. Rybarczyk tags up from third. Sacrifice fly for Carr. Green 3 runs across. They lead it 3-0. Let's watch that one again. Pretty good defensive play there by the second baseman. That looked like it was going to be another bloop hit. But Katie Norris went back and caught that one over her shoulder. And by the time she turned to throw, Rybarczyk was already down the line and scoring the 3rd Green run of the game. Here's Elena Allison. She grounded out to the third baseman last inning. So 3 runs in for the Bulldogs. They lead it 3-0. Still early in the game as we play here in the bottom of the second. Ralston hits that one deep into center field. Going back as the center fielder. Looking up, that's Manny Vino. Makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. But the damage has been done. For Green, they get 3 runs on 3 hits. The Jackson Air, and we have played 2 full innings here at Green. It's the Bulldogs 3 and the Polar Bears nothing. We're back with inning number 3 right after this timeout.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
C.H. Fallison Associates in North Canton is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern. Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations. Novelis is a global leader in flat-rolled aluminum and the world's largest aluminum recycler. Together, we forged a world-class team delivering high-quality products globally. We extend our positive impact by supporting local schools and community organizations. Novellus Urixville cheers on students and families across various schools. Novellus Urixville is rooting for you. Learn more at novellus.com.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Showdown back at Green High School. You're watching Federal League softball right here on Big Time Sports as they move to the top of the third inning here at Green. The Bulldogs with a big second inning with 3 runs. They lead it 3-0 for the Polar Bears. Now they will have the top of the order here in the third inning, trying to get back in the game. Will be Emma Smith, Ava Chevalier, and Gabby Williamson. They're 1, 2, and 3 hitters. Line drive, base hit. That's the way to start the inning. Boy, Emma Smith picked on that second pitch and drilled it in the left field. That is the third hit of the game for the Polar Bears. They get their lead runner on. Top of the order. Let's watch that again. One of the solid hits here early in this game, as he lined that one between the third baseman and the shortstop. Here's Ava Chevalier. Pops that one up. Will it stay in fair territory? No, just over the screen, down the third base line. Chevalier grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning. Left-handed hitter, number 9 on the back of her Jackson uniform. Steps up and takes that one for a ball. Jackson dugout trying to get something going. You can hear him cheering and singing "To My Right." They're into this game. Tries to slap that one and slaps it right over the Bulldog dugout. Emma Smith, who singled. She's at first. Nobody out for the Polar Bears here in the top of the third inning. Green leads it 3-0. 1-1 pitch. Right at the third baseman. Rollinson says she'll take it at first. Nice play by the third baseman. But Emma Smith, quick to second base. She becomes the runner now at second base. Now there's one out. Ball hit hard, but Rollinson made a nice play. 5-3, first out. Here's Gabby Williamson. Left-handed hitter, singled hard back in the first inning. So she's 1 for 1. Deep in the box. Jackson looking for a big inning to get back in it. And Williamson goes right after that first pitch and fouls it against the screen right in front of the Bulldog dugout. As you mentioned, Gabby Williamson, one of the better hitters, not only in the Federal League, but in Stark County. Repository came out with their numbers today for stats for baseball and softball, and Williamson, one of the better hitters in the county. Count all even out, 1-1. Williamson, the number 3 hitter for head coach Adam Parker. Shesky with the 1-1 pitch. Takes that one inside corner for a called strike. Good pitch. Right in on the hands of Williamson. Emma Smith out at second base in scoring position. 1-2 pitch. Williamson hits that one foul down that first base line. Adam Parker, the head coach, is coaching at third base. Appreciate his help. Took some time to talk to us before the game. 1-2 count on Gabby Williamson. And that is hit hard down that first base line again. Good battle here between Leschewski, the green pitcher, and Williamson, the number 3 hitter for Jackson. 1 out. Top of the third, Jackson down 3-0, but a base hit here, getting a little bit closer. And that is hit in the right center field, and that's going to catch a gap and go all the way to the wall. Smith will score easily, and Williamson in the second with a stand-up double for his second hit of the game. Jackson is on the board. It's 3-1 Green. Good at bat for Williamson. Boy, she fouled off a number of pitches and finally got one she liked and drilled it in the right center field. That's worth one more look. On the Papa Bears replay, that split the outfield. Brooklyn Wood and Haley Deanna had no chance to get that one, so an RBI double for Gabby Williamson, who goes out to second base. She's in scoring position. And after Green put 3 across in the bottom of the second, Jackson is answered with 1 here in the top of the third. Here's Maddie Moden, number 4 hitter, who walked back in the first inning. So like good teams do a lot, after they give up 3 runs, they come right back and try and get back in at their next at bat. That's what the Polar Bears are doing right now. Good pitch on the inside corner. So Gabby Williamson with a single in the first, a double and an RBI here in the third. That's in the dirt. Boy, good stop by the catcher. Ella Robarczyk holding Williamson out at second base. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Big strikeout. Owen becomes the second out in the inning. Let's take a look at that one. Good pitch. Looked like it dropped right below her knees and swung through that one. Strikeout number 3 for Leschewski. Here's the Jackson catcher, Morgan Christopher. She struck out back in the first. Chance to do some damage as Williamson is still out at second base. 1 run in. It all started with a Emma Smith single. Chevalier grounded out to third, but then Williamson with a solid double to right center. Good off-speed pitch. Christopher just got a piece of that one. Leschewski trying to close the door right here. Ground ball right at the second baseman, comes up on a bad hop. She throws and safe. Here comes the run in from second and she scores. Boy, heads up run by Gabby Williamson. She did not stop running from second base. She comes all the way around the score on the air, and it's now 3-2 Green. Jackson with 2 runs across. Let's watch it again. Christopher hit that one right at the second baseman. Came up on a little tricky hop to her. Bounced to her right. By the time she got a handle on it, not only had Christopher beaten the throw, but Williams had come all the way around the score, and it's now 3-2. So E4 on that one. And here's Abby Cedars, the number 6 hitter, the designated player here for Adam Parker. Boy, good heads-up run there by Gabby Williamson. She took off and did not stop. She was the runner at second base. And by the time they threw that to first, she was already crossing home plate. 3-2 Green. Christopher the runner at first. Here's Abby Cedars. Rounded out to second, back in the second. Takes that one on the outside corner. Change up right at the third baseman, right through her legs. Boy, that was hit hard, but that was hit right at the third baseman, Elena Rallison. Second error of the inning for Green, and that extends this Jackson rally. Let's watch it again. Ball was hit hard, but that was hit right at the third baseman, Rallison, who had it scoot right between the shoes, and that's an E5. Here's Courtney Helly. Jackson pitcher with a chance to do some damage. Morgan Christopher now becomes the runner out at second. Both runners now head over to talk to third base coach Adam Parker. Still only one out here in the third inning. Courtney Helly, the number 7 hitter. Jackson pitcher. She struck out back in the second inning. So 2 errors back to back. One by the second baseman, one by the third baseman. And I've let the Polar Bears get right back in this at 3-2. Still early, it's playing here in the top of the third. Boy, talking with Ray Kent. I'm sure he saw the same thing last night. That one is out at the top of the zone for a called strike. Talking to Coach Kent about that game last night. They got beat by Lake 10-3. I asked him, well, how many of those runs were earned? He said, well, maybe 3 or 4. We had a ton of errors costing the game. Well, they've already got 2 here in the third. Kelly swings through that one. 3-2 Green. Jackson trying to keep this big inning alive. 2 runs across. Boy, good pitch there by Leszewski. Second time she struck out Helly. And that is 4 strikeouts. 4 strikeouts in the game for the Green pitcher. So the Polar Bears get 2 runs on just 2 hits, 2 Green errors. They leave 2 runners on. We move to the bottom of the third inning. It's Green 3 and Jackson 2. Now it's time to take a look at our fan cam. New Image Auto Sales. They encourage everybody to come down to their showroom, take a look at some of the great deals and the great automobiles they have. New Image Auto Sales. You can imagine a night like this. A lot of fans have come out to watch some softball. We have a lot of people have brought their folding chairs. They're sitting out behind the right field fence, as you see at a lot of high school baseball and softball games. They prefer to sit back there. Bleachers to my left, pretty good crowds. We've got a nice crowd here today, and Big Time Sports is glad to be here, bringing you a big game here in the Federal League between 2 of the top teams in the league, Green and Jackson. You mentioned Green comes into this one with just 1 loss. They're 7-1. That loss came last night at Lake, and that probably gave everybody else in the league, at least Green, they were excited about this game with a chance to get right back in the league race with a win tonight. But they're draw night now. It's 3-2 Green as the Bulldogs bat here in the bottom of the third inning. Anna hits that one. Haley Anna. Ground ball right at the middle for a base hit. So she becomes the runner at first. Let's watch this one. Haley Yana, the right fielder, solid single to right. Here's Ella Maraschino. Green first baseman takes that one outside. Maraschino started that 3-run rally for Green last inning. She singled to lead off the inning, came around to score. Hits that one up in the middle, right in the middle of the field. Courtney Helly caught that one. Didn't have to move much. First out of the inning. Watch that one again. Pop up right in the middle. Normally the pitcher will back off maybe and let an infielder get that, but that wasn't at that high, and she just took over and made the catch for the first out of the inning. Here's Anna Leszewski, Green pitcher. He struck out last inning. Takes that one high. Haley Yana, who singled, is still over at first base, now 1 out. As Green bats here in the bottom of the third, leading 3-2. That one misses outside. Ground ball right at the pitcher. She'll go to second. They get the force out there. Nice heads-up play by Courtney Helly, who made a nice play. Stopped that one going up the middle. Turned and forced the runner at second base for the second out of the inning. Watch it again. Little backhand play there. Got to make a good throw, and she did. So Haley Yana is cut down, going from first to second. Leszewski now becomes the runner at first. And here's Ella Aller, the Green left fielder. Two out for Green here in the bottom of the third inning. And that's it right back to the pitcher again. Boy, nice play. Ball hit hard. But a nice play by Courtney Helly for the third out here in the third inning. So Green gets 1 hit, leave 1 runner on. We have played 3 full innings here at Green. It's Green 3 and Jackson 2.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Attention golfers, be sure to visit Willie's Custom Golf in Stroudsburg. Willie's features 3 TrackMan simulators to sharpen your game. Enjoy the outdoor and indoor driving range and browse in our fully stocked pro shop. Private lessons available from our golf professionals. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Willie's Custom Golf has it all. For
what draws us together? What keeps us grinding? long into the night? What drives us to excel? To give it everything we have? It's the moment. We're ready to show up. Are you?
We move to the top of the fourth inning here at Green. You're watching Federal League softball right here on Big Time Sports. Green 3, Jackson 2 for the Polar Bears here in the top of the fourth. It'll be their 8 and 9 hitters. Then we'll move to the top of the order. Katie Norris, Maddie Vino, then Emma Smith. Green with 3 in the bottom of the second. Jackson came back with 2 in the top of the third. And that's where we stand right now. A long way to go in this one. Katie Norris single back in the second inning. And hits a line drive base hit. We're going to try and throw her at first. And they got her. For the right fielder came in on a nice play. Looked like Norris is going to get a single. But the right fielder, Haley Yanna, came in, caught that one on one hop. Threw to the first baseman for the force out. Don't see that often, but a nice heads-up play by that Green defense for the first out. Here in the top of the fourth inning. Mount Hope defense at its best. Foul ball right against the screen, right above my head here at Green. Thank God for the screen. So you score that one 9-3 on the out from the right fielder to the first baseman. Here's Maddie Vino, the number 9 hitter for the Polar Bears. Boy, nice pitch right in the inside corner. So we've seen a couple errors for Green. Now we've seen a pretty good play by the right fielder. Vino grounded out to the shortstop back in the second inning. Takes that one above her head. That one misses outside. That Green infield has Elena Rollison at third. Mackenzie Carr's the shortstop. Natalie Spada at second base, and Ella Hiroshino is the first baseman. 2-2 pitch. Boy, I think that was tipped and caught by the catcher for a strikeout. One more look at that one. Looked like that ball may have been foul tipped right into the catcher. Second out of the inning, not for the Polar Bears. They move to the top of the order, the left fielder, Emma Smith. Got a big single in the third inning to start that 2-run Jackson rally. Grounded out to the third baseman back in the first. So she stands in at 1-2 here in the fourth inning. Trying to get some 2-out lightning for the Polar Bears, who trail by a run. Well, if you're a leadoff hitter, you got to have good bat discipline. Got to be able to go deep in counts, trying to work walks. So let's see what Emma Smith does right here. Swings through that one at 1-2. Two out here in the top of the Jackson fourth. That one floats high. We're all even at 2-2. That one is a called strike right on the corner. So for the Polar Bears, they go 1-2-3 here in the top of the fourth inning. As we move to the bottom of the fourth inning, it is still Green 3, Jackson 2. We're back right after this.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
You're only as good as your people. And what we've done here is that we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, one, ensure our customer the right way, but then two, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Joe Dunn back at Green High School. You're watching Federal League softball right here on Big Time Sports. One of the biggest games in the Federal League, maybe the biggest game, as both these teams trying to stay right in the league race. We're moving to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's Green 3 and Jackson 2. And for the Bulldogs, it'll be their 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Ella Rabarsik, Natalie Spada, and Brooklyn Wood. Right at the knees on the outside corner for a called strike. This still may end up a high-scoring game, but both these pitchers have really pitched well. For Green, it's the defense that's let them down here with a couple big errors to really let the Polaroids back in it. As we play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Changeup, not hit hard. Shortstops comes in, going to have to hurry. Good throw, and they got it. Boy, nice play by the shortstop, Annalise Wilson. That was hit hard. She had to come in, glove it, and make the throw. Nice, solid throw. 6-3 in the play for the first out. We watched infield practice before the game. I'll tell you what, the Jackson shortstop, Annalise Wilson, can really play. Good arm, and we saw it right there. So one out here in the fourth inning. Here's Natalie Spada, who singled with an RBI back in the second inning. Hits that right back to the pitcher. Nice, easy play. 2 out here in the fourth.
Let's go, B. Get started. Go, kid.
One more look at this one. That wasn't hit hard, but right back to the pitcher, onto the first baseman for the second out of the inning. Here's Brooklyn Wood, the number 9 hitter for Ray Kent. Wood walked back in the second inning. Rise ball goes outside.
Go, B. Go, B. Stay level, kid. Find the pitch.
That one doesn't miss. As we said, Green got 3 runs in the second inning. Jackson came back with 2 in the top of the third. And that's all the scoring we've had. 3-2 Green here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Jackson trying to get that third out and get back in the dugout and get the bats going. That one just misses.
Hey, know your count. Know your count, B. Protect, come on.
Number 9 hitter. You don't want to walk in number 9 hitter. Let's see what happens right here. Got him right below the knees. Strikeout. So Green goes 1, 2, 3. And we have played 4 full innings here at Green. It's still the Green Bulldogs 3, the Jackson Polar Bears 2.
The newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245.
There are 87,000 new IRS agents. Fireside Tax is the best accounting value in Stark County. With audit defense and identity theft restoration through Protection Plus, Fireside Tax can help you deal with the new agent. Fireside Tax has been in business for over 18 years and provides tax, accounting, and payroll services, including flat fee accounting and flat fee payroll. Fireside Tax also handles individual and small business income tax returns.
LodgeVision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio. If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, LodgeVision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact LodgeVision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
Move to the top of the 5th inning here at Green. It's Green 3 and Jackson 2. Quick reminder, tonight's opening pitch being brought to you by Van Nostrand, Young & Coots, an independent insurance agency. They can do anything you need for solutions that will make things better for you, your family, and your business. From home to business, they have you covered. Van Nostrand, Young & Coots, proud sponsors of the Big Time Sports first pitch of the game here at Green High School tonight. For Jackson here in the top of the 5th inning. They will send their 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Up against Anna Leszewski, who's done a good job. Well, you take away those errors by Green. She hasn't given up much. Done a good job out there. And she leads it right now 3-2 with 3 innings left to go. Chevalier 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to the first baseman back in the 1st. Grounded out to the 3rd baseman back in the 3rd. Trying to get something going here. Little number. That's going to be hard to beat. Rollison comes in, throws on the run. And they don't get it. An infield single by Chevalier to lead off here in the 5th inning. That was a tough play by Rollison, who had to come in on the gallop and throw on the run. Just didn't get her. Let's watch it again. That's a tough play for the 3rd baseman. You've got to come in and catch that one, and you don't have a whole lot of time. So a base hit by Chevalier. She becomes the potential tying run there at first, and here is Gabby Williamson, who's having a heck of a game. That's in the dirt, gets by the catcher, and Chevalier will end up at second base on the wild pitch. Let's watch it again. That's in the dirt. And the catcher, Ella Rabarsic, couldn't get to it. We're going to call that a wild pitch. And Chevalier now becomes the tying run out at second base. Gabby Williamson 2 for 2, a single and a double. And drills that one right over the head of Adam Parker, coaching at third base. Normally with a left-handed hitter, the coach at third base can take it easy a little bit. It's that first base coach you got to watch out for, but that one went right over his head and out of play. So Williamson not getting fooled at all. 2 solid hits this afternoon, a chance for number 3 right here. Oh, swung through that one. Nice off-speed pitch. Good battle here again. So Leschewski way ahead of Williamson with a 1-2 count. Something's got to give on this at bat. May see Williamson again in the 7th, but this is a big at bat right here for the right fielder. Swings and drills that into left field, coming in, can't make the play. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Chevalier is going to score easily. We are tied at 3, and we're going to score that a hit. That was a tough play by the left fielder, Ella Aller, who had to come in and make a shoestring catch. Couldn't do it. And that's another double and an RBI for Williamson. We're tied at 3. Let's watch it again. That was hit kind of off the end of the bat. Ella Aller tried to come in and make a shoestring catch, bounced right by her for a double and an RBI, and we're tied at 3. Chevalier scoring from second base. So we've got Williamson 3 for 3 this afternoon. Here's Maddie Moden, who walked back in the first, struck out in the third. Gets that one in the air, not held deep, third base. And that time the second left fielder even makes the catch. That was a little tougher than the first one. But give credit to Ella Aller, who came in. That ball was between the shortstop Carr and the third baseman Aller. You can see she's going to come in and catch that one right off her shoe tops for the first out here in the 5th inning. Lead run out at second base. Ground ball at the shortstop. The throw, they got her. I thought for a minute they were going to try and get Williamson, who went from second to third, but no throw, and she's in at third base with the lead run. There's the play. Looked like the shortstop, Mackenzie Carr, thought about it, but said, no, I'm going to get the sure out. So Williamson now the lead run with 2 out at third base, and here's Abby Cedars, designated hitter, right back to the pitcher. Good throw, 3rd out of the inning. But Jackson comes with 1 run here in the top of the 5th inning on 2 hits. They leave 1 runner stranded, and we have played 4 and a half innings here at Green. It is Jackson 3 and Green 3. We've talked a lot about Beaver Excavating. They're a full-service heavy civil contracting company delivering quality construction solutions to the commercial, industrial, and transportation industries. They've been doing business since 1953 with the experience to tackle any project, the team to get it done right. Their projects in great hands with Beaver. We were all set to talk about Beaver when we were scheduled to do the game between Perry and Hoover, because they were the company that built that new stadium over at Green for high school baseball. So they are busy in Stark County. We're proud that Beaver Companies is part of the Big Time Sports advertising team, bringing you high school sports all through the year as we close out here in the spring with some high school baseball, some high school softball. And tonight, one of the better softball games we've had because of what it means in the Federal League. Both these teams with a chance to win the championship. Green was kind of running away with things until last night when they went over to Lake and got beat 10-3. That opened the door for Lake and also for this Jackson team to get right back in the heart of the race. So a big game tonight as we play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We are tied, Jackson 3 and Green 3. Courtney Helly has gone all the way for Green, and she now is in the 5th inning in a 3-3 game. And for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 5th will be the top of the order. Mackenzie Carr, Eleni Rollison, and Haley Yanna. See if they can get something going here and regain the lead. They had a lead at 3-2. And that is hit right in the middle of the infield. Second baseman calling for it, makes the catch. First pitch, 1 out. Popped up to the second baseman. One more look at that one. That one is hit high in the air, but the second baseman, Katie Norris, has the catch. Here's Elena Rollison. Rounded out the 3rd and the 1st. Fly out to center field in the 2nd. So she is officially 0 for 2 this afternoon. But this is the heart of the order right now for Green. You got your 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. You may see him again in the 7th inning. They'd love to get something going right here in the bottom of the 5th. And that is hit hard down the right field line and over the head of the right fielder. That's against the fence. Rollison is going into second base with a stand-up double. Line drive to right field. Hit hard. Right over the head of Gabby Williamson. Boy, she got all of that one. That's worth another look. If she gets that a little bit higher, that is over the fence, but now she becomes the lead run out there at second base. 1 out. And here's Haley Yanna, who singled back in the 3rd inning, struck out back in the 1st. She's the number 3 hitter. Little change of speed, floats outside. So Green with 3 runs in the 2nd. Jackson with 2 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. Outside corner. With the numbers that Rollison had coming in with the average and long balls, you knew she was going to break out at some point, and she hit that one hard for the double. She's out at second base. She's the lead run. Another good pitch in the outside corner. Every time Green has tried to threaten, most of the time, Courtney Helly has got a little bit tougher. She's got to bear down right here with that lead run out at second base. That's hit hard right at the second base, but off the end of the bat. Looked like it was hit harder than it was. But the second baseman, Katie Norris, looked that one right into the glove for the 2nd out of the inning. So Rollison stays at second now with 2 out. And here's Ella Maraschino, the Green cleanup hitter, first baseman. Singled and scored back in the 2nd. That's in the dirt. Scoots away from the catcher, and Rollison heads up, slides into 3rd. Let's watch it again. That ball's going to be right into the dirt. Jackson catcher did a good job, but Rollison saw that one right away and didn't hesitate. Took off for 3rd and slid in safely. So now she's a little bit closer for Green taking the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Maraschino up in the front of the box there. It's that one in the air, but foul down the right field line and out of play. Reminder to stay with us after the game for the Alt Care wrap-up show. We'll announce our Cryo Wellness Player of the game. And we have a lot of candidates right now, but a long way to go. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Line drive, base hit to right field. No, right to the right fielder. Wow, that ball hung up. I thought it was going to drop in front of the right field, but that was hit so hard that the right fielder, Gabby Williamson, did not have to move. Caught that one about belt high for the 3rd out of the inning. Wow, let's take one more look at that. That's one of the hardest balls we've seen hit this afternoon, as Maraschino lined that one to the right fielder for the third out of the inning. Wow, we're going to come back as we move to the top of the 6th inning here at Green. We're all tied up. Green 3, Jackson 3.
Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
We ride with Elaine, a ride to JRC to socialize and exercise. Independent, but never ever alone.
I really appreciate what they do for me. Well, they help me. I got bad knees, and they do help me, you know, getting on the bus and everything. And they're very nice to me. That means a lot.
At SARTA, we ride together.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
We move to the top of the 6th inning here at Green. Federal League Softball brought to you by Big Time Sports. 2 innings left to go. And we are tied at 3. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Jackson. Trying to pick up the number. It's going to be number 18. I'm going to check that. And that's going to be Chloe Whitmer. Chloe Whitmer batting for the pitcher, Courtney Helly, here to lead off the 6th inning. Whitmer, left-handed hitter. Obviously the first time we've seen her this afternoon. Swings through that one. So Adam Parker trying to do anything he can to get the lead here on the road against a good Green team. Pitch to Whitmer. That one floats high. One pitch to Whitmer. Again, swings through it. Helly had struck out twice, once in the 2nd and once in the 3rd. So now he got Chloe Whitmer hitting for her here in the 6th. Just misses in the outside corner, all even at 2-2. Floats high. So Whitmer one pitch away from becoming a base runner who would be the potential go-ahead run. So a big pitch in this game here in the top of the 6th. How's that one? Right. Like the catcher got a shot at that one. That's a do-or-die play. That either catch it or you don't. That was foul tipped out of the glove against the screen to the left. plate umpire. First time we've seen him behind home plate go out and talk to the pitcher. So here we go again at 3-2. Whitmer leading off here in the top of the 6th. Called strike 3 in the corner. Boy, nice pitch by Leszewski. And again, on that outside corner. So 1 out here in the 6th, and here's Katie Norris, the Jackson second baseman. Fouls that one right back against the string. Norris singled, got as far as second base in the 2nd inning. And she was thrown out by the right fielder back in the 4th inning on a nice play after everybody thought was going to be a base hit. Good swing on that one right back to the screen. When Green comes to bat in the bottom of the 6th, it'll be their 5, 6, and 7 hitters. So both teams trying to push 1 run across, could be the winning run. That one breaks outside. Jackson, if they don't get anything going here, will have the top of the order when we come back for the 7th. Kind of even now at 2-2. Only 1 out here in the 6th inning. We're tied at 3. Green with 3 runs in the 2nd. Jackson with 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. Good swing by Norris right back to the screen. Boy, look around the stands and around the outfield. There have been more fans arriving with this 5 o'clock start. As you mentioned, we got an early start, about 10 minutes early, but the fans have responded with a good crowd this afternoon. Left field, up the head, and oh, what a catch by the left fielder. That looked like it was over the head of Aller, who went back just a few steps from the outfield wall, reached up and made the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Watch it again. Katie Norris hit that one hard, but watch the left fielder, Ella Aller, go back and leap at the last minute and save what would have been a double and maybe a triple. We don't know, but that's the 2nd out of the inning. Thanks to Altman Hospital for the replay and the big play replay by Papa Bear's Restaurant. That was worth a second look. That's a heck of a catch. Here's the number 9 hitter, Maddie Vino. Maddie 0 for 2 with a ground out to the shortstop and a strikeout back in the 4th. Jackson trying to get something going with 2 out in a tie game here in the 6th. Again on that outside corner. Both pitchers have done a good job of hitting that outside corner and also inside corner. One-two pitch to Maddie Vino. That one misses inside. Boy, for Green, they've got 2 errors, but they've also made some good plays defensively. Leszewski ready again with the 2-2 pitch. And Vino fouls that one back. Two out for Jackson, tied 3-3 here at Green against the Bulldogs. That is fouled in the air. Third baseman coming in and makes the catch. That was Elena Allison who caught it for the third out of the inning. So the Polar Bears here in the top of the 6th. They go 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning. We're still tied. Jackson 3 and Green 3.
Welcome to Willis Group Realty, where service meets excellence.
At Willis Group Realty, we pride ourselves on customer service. We ensure smart investment choices for a secure future. And we give back to the community because we believe in building stronger neighborhoods. Commercial, residential, land, whatever your real estate needs, Willis Group Realty has you covered.
Willis Group Realty, welcome home.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime we picked the best program.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Furbay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Furbay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
Joe Dunn back at Green High School as he moved to the bottom of the 6th inning in Federal League softball. We are tied 3-3, Jackson and Green. And for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, they'll send their 5, 6, and 7 hitters to the plate. Anna Leszewski, left fielder Ella Aller, and the catcher Ella Rabarsic. Well, both teams right now trying to push one run across. That could be the difference. There's a line drive single right to center field in the first pitch. Well, Leszewski didn't wait long. Took that first pitch and a line to center field. She becomes the go-ahead, potential go-ahead run. And becomes the runner at first. One more look on that Altman Hospital replay. Now I think we're going to have maybe a pinch runner. See if we can pick that one up.
Go, Ella. Keep it rolling, 2-3. Come on, Courtney.
Here's the left fielder, Ella Aller. And she turns the bunt and bunts it foul right against the screen to the right. Well, Leszewski with a single to center. Green trying to push something across here in the bottom of the 6th, which would really put the pressure on Jackson in the top of the 7th. So a big inning here for both teams. That's it in the center field. Center field is going to make the catch, going to throw back to first. Or they double it up. Wow, they bring a pinch runner in. And she gets doubled up at first on a fly ball to the center fielder, Maddie Vino. And she turned and threw a strike to the first baseman, Maddie Moden. A lot of discussion out there right now, but that's the second out of the inning, and that's a big one. Fly ball to center field, wasn't hit that far. But a nice play by Maddie Vino. So Green with 2 out. And here's Ella Rabarczyk, the catcher. Takes that one on the corner for a called strike. Well, that's a big play. Gets the momentum back to Jackson here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Well, you score that one 8-3 from the center fielder to the first baseman. Rabarczyk, who was on via the air back in the 2nd inning, grounded out to the shortstop in the 4th. Scored a run. She's trying to get something going for the Bulldogs here with 2 out on the bottom of the 6th. For Jackson in the 7th, it'll be the top of the order. That one just misses. So Green's going to have to face Gabby Williamson at least one more time. That's a fly ball down the right field line, and that is going to be, see if that was fair or foul. I didn't get a good look at it. That's a base hit, just got in the inside the line for a single, so that double play becomes even bigger right now. Because if they don't double up the runner, you got runners on 1st and 3rd with only 1 out, but now you got Rabarczyk at first, there's 2 out. And here's Natalie Spada, the second baseman, going to have another pinch runner.
Let's go.
Ava Betts is the pinch runner. She's running for Rabarczyk at first. Now 2 out. Here's Natalie Spada, the second baseman, who's 1 for 2 this afternoon. So Green trying to get something rolling with 2 out and takes that one high and outside for a ball. That one just misses outside. So this inning started with a solid single to center by Leszewski. And then the double play from the center fielder to the first base. There's a base hit in the left field. So that moves the pinch runner out to second base. And Spada becomes the runner at first. And on the Altman replay, you see a solid single by Spada to the left. And now the number 9 hitter, Brooklyn Wood. She has walked and struck out. So obviously, Green would love to get Wood on and get to the top of the order. Pinch runner Ava Betts out at second base. She is the lead run. And that's a line drive that's up against the screen down that third base line. And the count is all even at 1-1. Well, without that double play, Bulldogs probably have the lead right now. Boy, good swing there by Brooklyn Wood. Fouls it right against the screen. Jackson trying to get out of this inning. Still tied. And then come in and bat in the top of the 7th with the top of their batting order. Oof, that one just missed. Right at the knees, but outside. Jackson bench wanted that one. All even at 2-2. Runners on first and second. And it's called strike 3 in the corner. So the Polar Bears get a big double play, get out of the inning, Still tied at 3-3. We're going to move to the top of the 7th inning. Jackson 3, Green 3. We're back with the 7th inning right after this.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Mr. Derek, can I talk to you for a second?
What's going on?
My best friend needs a lot of help, and I tried to talk to her about it, but she won't talk to me anymore. Well, I kind of told her that you were my trusted adult. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
We all may need a little help. And it's even more important that we don't hesitate.
Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations.
Hey, you guys want to practice for the golf scramble?
Right now? How?
I got an idea.
Now we know what you're doing when we can't find you.
Wayne?
Looks like we have a problem.
Do you really know what's been happening on your roof? We can help. Don't risk costly damages and disruptions to your business operations. Schedule your complimentary roof assessment today.
Well, we move to the top of the 7th inning here at Green. Federal League softball at its best today. Two teams that are right at the top of the league, tied 3-3. Will be Emma Smith, Ava Chevalier, and Gabby Williamson. Top of the order for head coach Adam Parker and the Polar Bears. Tied at 3. So Anna Leszewski has gone all the way for Green. A couple errors hurt her big time back in the 2nd inning. But she has pitched well today. Way ahead here at 0-2. Chevalier waiting on deck, and then the hot-hitting Gabby Williamson will hit 3rd in this inning. Boy, the Polar Bears would love to get somebody in scoring position and bring Gabby Williamson to the plate. Swung right through that one. So a big strikeout by Leszewski to start the 7th inning. Looked like that was a rise ball that came right out of the zone. Saw that one on the Altman Hospital replay. Here's Chevalier, Jackson 3rd baseman. 1 for 3 today with a run scored. Runs up on that one and slaps it foul over that Green dugout.
Let's go, kid. Let's go, kid. Let's go.
Leszewski bearing down right here in the 7th. Ground ball, and that is foul. Picked up by Rollison there, the 3rd baseman for Green. pitch here for both Green and Jackson. 0-2 on Chevalier. Robinson comes in, throws, got her by a step. Second out of the inning, 5-3 in the play. This one hit right at Rollison as we watch it one more time on the Papa Bears Restaurant replay and the Altman Hospital replay. Glad they're both with us to get a second look at a lot of big plays today and throughout the season. Here's Gabby Williamson, 3 for 3. 2 doubles and a single and a run scored. Takes that one outside. I'm not sure they'll give her anything to hit. Although you got the cleanup hitter, Maddie Moden, on deck. Williamson with 3 home runs on the season. It's that one right at Rollison. Comes up. Good play and got it. Boy, Rollison stayed right back on that one. Little tricky hop came up. 5-3 in the play. So the Polar Bears go 1-2-3 here in the top of the 7th inning. And we'll move to the bottom of the inning with Jackson and Green all tied. And for Green, 1 run will win it. They'll send up Mackenzie Carr, Elena Rollison, and Haley Iena. Again, let's take a look at some of the fans that have come out today on our fan cam, brought to you by New Image Auto Sales. As we mentioned, this game started a little bit earlier than fans thought. Originally it was a 5 o'clock opening pitch, and they got going at about 10 till. So the fans were arriving all through the first couple innings. They're all in right now, and they have seen a heck of a game. A lot of fans from the neighboring Jackson School District, and of course, here at Green, they love the Bulldogs. So you see a lot of Bulldog jerseys and sweatshirts all around as they get ready for what could be a big bottom of the 7th inning for Green. Green at 7-1 in the Federal League. Trying to make it 8-1 with a run here in the 7th. Green got their 3 runs all the way back in the bottom of the 2nd. They haven't scored since. Jackson got 2 in the top of the 3rd. They tied it with 1 in the 5th. And here we are at the bottom of the 7th. Mackenzie Carr struck out in the 1st. Popped up to the second baseman in the 2nd. Did the same thing in the 5th. That one floats outside for ball 1. Courtney Helly is going the entire way. On the mound there for head coach Adam Parker. Boy, that one just misses. Ground ball up the middle off the shortstop's glove and out of the play into center field. That's got to be a base hit. That was hit hard. Shortstop Annalise Wilson came over, tried to make the play, going toward the second base bag. And let's watch it again. We're going to score that a base hit. That's a tough play going to her left. But Mackenzie Carr becomes the base runner at first. And here is Elena Rollison, who doubled back in the 5th inning. Mentioned her older brother Brady Rollison was a heck of an athlete here at Green. Basketball, baseball. And Elena following right into the footsteps of the Rollison family. Good athletic family. Boy, Rollison turned, wanted to bunt on that one. Pulled the bat back, took a strike. Surprised they had her bunting. Boy, she is a solid left-handed hitter. You can hear Adam Parker sitting right to my right. cautioning the Jackson infield to watch the steal. There's the bunt, and that's a good one. They turn, and the corner's safe at first. Wow. Adam Parker, to my right, took off his hat and took a couple steps into the infield. Let's watch it again on the Altman replay. Good bunt by Rollison. And coming out of that left-handed hitter's batter's box, she beat the throw to first. Now runners on first and second. Nobody out. Carr the winning run, and here is Haley Yanna, the number 3 hitter and the right fielder. Adam Parker said something to the home plate umpire. Now the first and second base umpire talking, and they say, no, that's a good call. So the Bulldogs threatening. Back-to-back hits by Carr and Rollison. Carr out at second base, the winning run. Haley Yanna, the number 3 hitter. 1 for 3 this afternoon. Steps in right-handed batter's box. Yanna turned the bunt, pulled the bat back. You could see the shortstop for Jackson Wilson leaving her position to cover third in case Carr tried to steal third base. There's the bunt. It's a good one. Right back to the mound. They'll throw, and sacrifice is complete. And the runners move from second to third and from first to second. So Green playing small ball right here and a good bunt. Again on the Altman replay, that was perfectly placed. Jackson had one play and they got her at first. 1 out in the inning.
All you need,
So Mackenzie Carr over at third. Rollison at second. Here's the cleanup hitter, Ella Maraschino, and they're going to put her on. I could hear Adam Parker to my right say put her on. And that loads the bases. So here is Anna Leszewski, the pitcher. May have a pinch runner here as Ray Kent, the Green head coach, talking to the home plate umpire. We're going to have a pinch runner come out of that dugout to the left.
Smart out there, girls. Be smart, Bulldogs.
Going to run for Maraschino.
Go, Annie. Base hit, kid.
And that's going to be Hayden Hart, number 2. But the key runner out there right now is Mackenzie Carr. She's the winning run over there at third base. 1 out. The number 5 hitter, the pitcher, Anna Leszewski. Have a chance to win the game for herself right here. Good stop. That ball was in the dirt. Mackenzie Carr not going to take any chances. He would have to have that big jump to come in on that wild pitcher pass ball. But she's the winning run at third. Line drive, base hit, solid single by Anna Leszewski, and Green with 1 run in the bottom of the 7th. Win the game 4-3 to go 8-1 in the Federal League on a big game here at Green High School. 1 run for Green on 3 hits, and they win it by a final score of 4-3. We're going to take a break, come back, add things up. We're going to name our Cryo player of the game and wrap up this one up right after this on Big Time Sports.
This moment, it's a choice. To find out what you're made of. To own what's in front of you, no matter what that might be. We showed up, we're here. This moment belongs to us right now.
The newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at AkronAutoAuction.com or call 330-773-8245.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
C.H. Fallis & Associates in North Canton is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Joe Dunn back at Green High School, and today's Federal League game was everything we expected it to be. Two teams right at the top of the standings in the Federal League. Green, who lost their first game in the league last night, opened up the door for a lot of teams. Jackson, though, played them tough, but Green ends up with a 4-3 win on an RBI single by Anna Leszewski back in the bottom of the seventh inning. So Green wins it 4-3. Now it's time to name our iCryo player of the game. And how about Anna Leszewski? She goes 7 full innings to get the win, and then goes 2 for 4 in batting and knocks in the winning run in the bottom of the seventh inning. So congratulations to Anna Leszewski. She will receive a full 1-month pass for iCryo of Belden Village, along with her coach, Ray Kent. So congratulations to Anna Leszewski and head coach Ray Kent. Hey, it's been fun bringing you this game on Big Time Sports. Thanks to everybody down on the truck. Our final score tonight, the Green Bulldogs 4, the Jackson Polar Bears 3. Once again, thanks for winning and watching a big game right here on Big Time Sports.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime, we picked the best program.
You're only as good as your people. And what we've done here is that we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, one, ensure our customer the right way, but then two, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
You've got only one body, so why not take care of it? Let iCryo Wellness and Recovery help you live a healthy lifestyle. iCryo will introduce you to recovery and wellness with their proven techniques that will surely make your body and mind a whole lot healthier. Evaluate your lifestyle with iCryo. Don't wait. Call now, 330-451-6365.